buggies. But hello, today is like a blimp. No, it's not a blimp. It's like a jet that has like a banner. What is it? There it goes. But anyway, hello. Today, I don't know why I feel like it's pretty loud out here, so I'm being quiet. So I'm gonna go back inside. As you can see, I'm at my parents' house. Today is Saturday, November 4th. So as you can tell, I'm at my parents' house. So I've probably been wanting to like make a video for a while, but I keep doing like little tiny, like quick little just announcements, and then I stop. But I decided to go ahead and make one right now. So today is Saturday. Originally, Ari's been working every Saturday, so we were already assuming he was going to work today and I was going to stay here. But then after he said that his grandma's birthday is tomorrow, so we were going to go visit. But a little bit of change of plans, so last minute he went with his bros, Julian and Joey, so I stayed back, and it's gonna be like a Vita's bro day visiting their grandma, but that's nice. And next time I'll go visit them. So now that I'm here, I was like, I think I'm going to make a video, and not only that, I'm going to commit to probably editing one. November 4th. Wow. I've done, like I said, little tiny videos here, but I don't think I've done a longer one. I think the last time I did a long one, I know I was in the office, but I don't really remember what I was saying. But yeah, so much has happened. Today alone, I went to the gym in the morning, Barbell. I've been going to Barbell a lot because, I had to cancel 24 back in kind of October, in the beginning of October, because we were moving to his parents' house in Atwater. And so there wasn't really a point to go driving to Glendale. It was kind of out of the way. So I canceled that, and then I was planning on getting CSUN, but I keep feeling like this ear keeps like cracking. But then I was gonna get CSUN, but it's like $40 for them to like take it out of your check every month. And I was gonna do it, but in like, for example, this Friday I have it off, so I'm already not going to be going to Northridge, and then Saturday, Sunday obviously not going that way, and then we're already in the beginning of November, and towards the end of December I have like a good chunk of vacation, and which means I'm not going to be really going towards Northridge. And then after that I'll be going to the office only 3 days a week, so it kind of doesn't make a benefit to get that gym membership if I'm not really in the area. And even when I am going to go, I can't really promise that those days I'm going to work out, so it wasn't making sense, and also it's just money. So I've been going to Barbell really early, and like around 5-6 a.m. and it's been nice. It's been really good, but I hadn't like really seen a lot of people because, like I said, I've been going really early. But today I went in at like around 7. No, because I woke up at 7. I got there like around 8-ish, which was probably the latest I had been going. And I saw Nadeem. I hadn't seen him, I think, since probably like when I had just kind of left Barbell. So it's been a year, I think. So it was really nice to see him. I saw Bart, I saw Justin, I got a workout in, and it just felt really nice, It was just a good day. Then we got here, and Ari cut his hair. I got a little clip of that, and he looked so cute before going to visit his grandma. And my parents are gonna go to Puerto Vallarta. They're right now in Mexico, so they're going to go there for a week, and then go back to the Pueblo to be with my grandpa. And they're really happy, and they're happy that we're here. And I just think everything is just going like really good. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel really good. I have been wanting to, I think the last thing is kind of just focusing a little bit more on, I guess, my priorities and what I want to do, which is studying. I need to study for my test. I really want to finish it by the end of this year. I also want to start school by next August, which is going to come fast. And then the last thing is I want to start posting the videos. I stopped and I still have a bunch out there, and nothing bad, but not even that I have to, but just because I know I want to, and I know it's gonna get me happy to like post them. So I think at this point I'm kind of just wanting to do it for myself, but I feel really good. I feel really good, like overall, just really good. And I wanted to do an update video just to say how much I'm happy with myself, with my relationship, with my parents, with my suegros, with my friend. Oh my god, Kiana just had her baby. She had her wonderful cute baby boy on Halloween day. Oh my god, I think that's so awesome and so on brand with her. I think that's so cute. And I was just telling Ari how this is wild, you know, like life's just it's going, and it's just all beautiful. And like yeah, you know, like we were talking about how Aiden's growing up too. He looks like a big toddler. I saw Taika today, and he's like, you know, playing basketball outside with Nadim. And it's crazy because he was also once a baby, you know, that I was carrying. That's crazy. But life is wonderful. Life is great. Yeah, just excited for what's to come. November 4th. That's crazy. We're already in November. But like I said, this year I feel like I've been like living multiple lives, but I'm really happy.
Oh my god, hey, hi, hello. I am driving my dad's car. I am leaving Barbell right now. It is Saturday, which is amazing. And I came to Barbell at 5 a.m. Whatchamacallit. So Simon is at the shop. Well, it's getting some repair done to finally fix that damn Jeep shake. And I took it in on Wednesday. Today's Saturday, and they said they were gonna have to keep it there for a while. So it's there right now, and I miss him so much. But I was feeling like very like trapped. Like, damn man, like it's a 3-day weekend for me. It was Veterans Day yesterday. We had it off. And I was telling Ari, like, damn, I'm not gonna be able to go to the gym. Like, that sucks. And he was like, why can't you? And I was like, I have no car. He was like, you have your dad's car. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, no, you know. I was like, you know, I can't. Someone's classy. I was like, you know, I can't. And then he was like, why not? You know, it's just a normal car. And then I was telling him, I was like, that's true, actually. It isn't just another car. And then also, I'm like, I have to like not be so scared, because worst case scenario, like, not worst case scenario, but like any emergency or anything like that, as simple as an emergency of not being able to go to the gym, because what the fuck, am I really not gonna go? Hold up, someone's crossing. I'm having a turning with me, and I had to grab the steering wheel with 2 hands. But yeah, you know, like, are you seriously not gonna go to the gym because you can't? Not even can't. You're not willing to drive your dad's car. That's bullshit. So I did it. I'm so happy, and I literally came so early. Like at the crack of dawn, just to make sure that there's not going to be any cars on the road as I drove. Oh my god, look, here I am, and I am talking on here. But anyway, it's been a really good week. I'm not too sure when I last filmed, but what's it called? I came to Barbell today, and I had an amazing workout. I was able to I've been really like taking care of myself in terms of making sure I track my workouts, and I'm not going to like legs and not, you know, resting and stuff like that. I'm also taking my hopefully enough protein, you know, daily. I make sure I have at least my scoop of protein. Today I took my measurements as my startup. I know it's a Saturday, but fuck it, it's gonna be my initial, what's it called, measurements. And today, Saturday, Ari's going to work. Right now it is 6:59 a.m. And he's gonna go to work, and then there's the fight later, so we're gonna watch that. We're gonna make camarones al mojo de ajo, and have some drinks. He's gonna get me buzz balls because I've never tried them and I kind of want to get lit. And he was over here saying like, oh, but like, are you sure? Like, those just seem like they're just like, you know, like cheap or whatever. And I think he was trying to just get me something better because he's just going to take shots. His oh, that's a really nice scenery. It looks like I'm in Joshua Tree. But he tends to that too. The brakes are so strong, which is amazing. I really love that for my dad, but it's a little bit new for me, so that's why it throws me off. But whatchamacallit, I'm going to edit some videos. Oh yeah, he tends to get his jaw starts hurting when he's drinking. We haven't found what it is, if it's like the alcohol in itself, if he's like allergic to it, if it's like sugar, like when we have like Mike's Hard and stuff like that, and maybe there's just like the combo of sugar and alcohol that maybe throws him off. I don't know, but he says it feels really uncomfortable and weird, so we try not to push it with him. But my alcoholic ass, of course, is like, I want to get lit, and I always end up finishing his drinks and stuff like that. So but he always ends up making them like mainly alcohol and not so much sugar because we don't really know. And then we never end up drinking it because his jaw starts hurting, and I'm like, oh, that's nasty, you know. But so this time he was like, I don't even know why I'm complaining about it. I'm gonna get you what you want. You want that, I'm gonna get that. And he said it verbatim like that. So my man is so sexy, the way he loves me and the way he literally is willing to do anything for me. I am blessed, and I'm home now, so I love you. Tata. I'm going to edit another video. Bye.
Hello. I've been wanting to make a video for the last couple days, and every single time I start, I swear I want to start crying. And see, like, I literally want to start crying. And the crazy thing is that it's nothing bad. I'm kind of just like very grateful, to say the very least, of like just I guess my whole life and everything. Today, or the date today is November 18th. I think it's Saturday, so 18 or 19. 18, it's 18th. November 18th, 2023. And still haven't made the video. I mean, been editing the videos that I've been having on standby. I said many times, so I'm aware of that. But I think the more I've been thinking about them, the more I've been because I think at this point 2 years behind. And I think just thinking, oh my god, I keep repeating myself, my bad. Just reminiscing about that time in my head alone in comparison to where I'm at now has me whoa, kind of overwhelmed, but in a great way. I feel beyond blessed, grateful, proud, and I feel like I haven't actually felt proud of myself in a long time. A bit of context, I guess. So today's Saturday, so on Monday I went to the office, but my car, oh wait, no, not on Monday. Last week, my car was just not the business anymore with that whole Jeep shake, and I was getting just too annoyed and scared, honestly, to drive now to campus and back. So I told my chair if I can stay at home and work from home for the time being, and she was like, yeah, for sure. So then that was on Monday, and then on Wednesday the dean was like, hey, he just emailed me and was like, hey, can you come to my office at 4:30 p.m. and I was working at home, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I got really scared because I thought he kind of was upset that I was working from home and I didn't tell anyone at the office. So I got really panicky, and I was like, yo, I've been working from home. Told him the situation with my car, told him I told my chair, blah blah, and he was like, how long have you been working from home? And I was like, oh my gosh, bro. So I was convinced that he was pissed, you know. And he was like, okay, tomorrow 8:30 in the morning, you know, through Zoom. So then I was like, oh my gosh, I was freaking the fuck out. I told Ari, I was like, that's it, he's probably gonna fire me, you know. I'd be like, you're kind of useless here. So yeah, it was literally, I think I had to really tell myself to like go to sleep, you know. Oh my god, Avril Lavigne is playing right now, and I've been waiting for Avril to come on that Pandora station all day, and it comes on when I'm talking. But anyway, so then the meeting comes on, and I was tripping balls, you know, the whole nauseous the whole morning and night. So then the first thing he asked is like, what up, you know, how's your car? And I would tell him, and then he's like, okay, so like the purpose of this is because his executive assistant, which is like the assistant of, the main, he's not a coordinator, but I know he's his executive assistant to the dean, and basically runs the whole kind of college through the help of him. And so like he's everyone's go-to kind of, mine included, you know. And he unfortunately like was hospitalized last weekend, and he's now he got discharged I believe yesterday, Friday, so he was probably there for a long time, and they say it's because of stress and everything like that. He wears so many hats that I don't want to say surprised, but like that's very unfortunate, you know. Like everyone kind of was just like, damn, like worried for him, because everyone knows how like workaholic he is, and how like just like stress takes a whole toll on your body. So I'm really glad he's doing better, but they needed someone at the office, and so that's what the dean wanted me to do, kind of like not take on his position, but kind of cover it during the meantime that he's away, you know, because they don't look at my dad. Can zoom in the front. Well, I used that image for the stickers for his 50th birthday party, 50th, 60th. But oh yeah, so I was like, oh my gosh, so I've been actually covering for him. Oh my god, now it's like focusing over there. So yeah, so I've been covering for him Thursday and Friday, and that's like kind of taking meetings and yeah, a lot. But it's been like incredible. And like he might come back soon, so I don't know for how long I'm going to like be doing this, but I'm just so proud of myself because I got chosen, you know, and to do that, and I'm working really closely with him, so I just like have to do really good. And you know, I've already learning so much, and like about the college, about like just like that whole life and like the insides, and I don't know, just so happy, and I'm like very happy. And that's with that. My parents come back today from Mexico. I FaceTime my mom right now, and she was with my Tia Rosa, my dad's sister, and my dad, and they were all there. And yeah, it was really nice to like see my aunt, and I haven't seen her in a long time. She looks exactly the same, which is a great compliment. And yeah, so it's really good. I really miss both my parents, so it's really nice to be able to see them like that, and to be able to FaceTime them and it be a good call, you know. So just like, and like they're so happy with like me and Ari staying here. They're happy that like tonight we're gonna stay here with them. So something that's ever happened, so that's gonna be like, oh shit, as in like he's gonna stay in my room, and that's never happened, like same beds type thing, because like even one past time when an ex stayed over, he stayed in the living room, bruh. Like he literally stayed in the living room in front of my parents' room with the door open, and me in my room, bruh. That's hilarious. That's hilarious to think about. But yeah, so Ari's gonna sleep on my bed. Because he's the numero uno. He's the one. And then lastly, I just want to like update about that. Yesterday, I don't even know how it started. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I honestly don't even know how it started. He said something. Oh, he said, you do you. Oh, okay, so we were like talking about how next week is Thanksgiving, and that has a lot to do with why I feel like I'm like overwhelmed with like how thankful I am for everyone around me, you know. And like this year more than like ever, I have like a batch. I don't want to say a handful because it's a good batch, and I'm so happy about that and blessed about that, because it's a batch of people that have a huge reason why I'm still here. And I think about it every single day, like literally every single day. I don't know, I don't know how long I've been doing this, but this year, but every single day I think about how I wouldn't have experienced this if anything would have happened. And this is crazy because, well, I'll just say it and then I want to loop it all back together. We were talking about Thanksgiving and how our plans. I was just asking him if he was gonna work, and he is. And then I was like, oh, do you mind if I like come to my parents' house, you know, to like be here with them, and before like the afternoon and stuff like that, as in like the whole morning up until like the festivities, if I could be here with them, because he was gonna be at work. And then he was like, oh, you do you know. And so, well, he was like, yeah, of course, you know, like you do you. He wasn't just like you do you, but he still said it. And I I don't know why I kind of like still took it like, what do you mean by that, you know? And I straight up told him, I was like, what do you mean by that? And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, how did you take it? And I was like, no, like I'm asking you, like, what do you mean by that? Like, I'm not trying to like argue or start anything. Like, I'm curious what you mean by that, because like I am taking it kind of offensively, you know? And I told him like that. And I think that was, which makes me feel like very like, it's all about communication and how you say stuff. Because I could have easily been like, well, why did you have to say it like that, you know? Now you're making me feel like blah blah blah. But instead I was like, no, I'm genuinely curious what you mean by that, because I'm taking it offensively and I know you don't mean it like that. So I'm curious to know why you said it, like what's the purpose behind it, you know? So then he's like, oh, well, I genuinely mean like you do you. Like, I mean, I don't want you. He kind of got like really into it of how like, he just kind of like was like, oh, like I'll perfectly explain it for you. And he basically just like clearly said how in love he is, how in love with me he is, how there is nothing that like can change that or do anything, and that's all. I don't ever have to ask permission for anything, because like, you know, like that's it, like we're together, you know. He loves me, he's always going to support me, so he genuinely wants me to do me, you know. I say permission because I have the tendency of asking him for permission for everything, like if my friends want to go out, you know, and with me, and I'll be like, oh, can I go out with them, or can I do this, can I do that, and like even the Thanksgiving thing, I was generally asking for permission, you know. And he knows that, and he always gets like, he takes offense to it because he says that it makes him feel like he's making me do this, and he knows he's not, so he doesn't, like, it makes him feel like a certain type of way, you know. And I can see that because I do it all the time. And so yesterday he was like saying that, he brought that up. He's like, you don't have to ask me if you want to go out or if you can go out with your friends. Like, you can just tell me, hey, I'm going to go out, you know. And he's like, the biggest like thing was that he said how like he realized, he knows that like it's all coming from past relationships, and that's not just like love relationships, but like he mentioned also like just my upbringing and many things. So he recognizes that's not him, so he's not taking it out on me, but he wants me to like know that, you know, that he's like there for me. And I didn't want to cry, you know. We definitely had a moment. Sorry, I got distracted. But I feel so happy. I really do want to get to the videos. At this point, it's not for anything in terms of like posting or anything like that. I genuinely just want to do it for the sake of doing it and completing a task, because I know I want to, and I know I need to like kind of like do what I want, you know, instead of kind of just running away. By that I mean I remember, oh my god, my hair is pressed. Well, it looks like it, but I'm not that bald, I promise. But what was I saying? Nah, man, completely lost that train of thought. Just went away. I missed it. But anyway, I am going to continue cleaning. It is 2:30, and I think we're gonna go pick up my parents at like 8 or 9. So yeah, a couple hours from where I'm getting pretty tired. I think. Excuse me. I had all this energy, and then I lost my train of thought, and it just went. Now I don't know what to talk about. Okay. Also, today I went to the gym. I went to Barbell, and I hit all my week. Oh yeah, I missed one day. But that's because of like the whole like having to go now Thursday, Friday. Oh, I also went to work, and I had to take my parents' car, and I did. I went literally to Northridge in my parents' car and back twice. So I'm pretty proud of myself. So I'm really happy. I'm proud of myself. I think I'm killing it in this game called life. And yeah, today I've also been thinking a lot about wanting to be a mom. Not today, but it's been in my head a lot of how I'm just really excited. So just not anytime soon. I don't want to say like anytime soon, but like, you know, not like right now, but I'm excited at the thought of it. Okay, that's it for now. Later, gators. Hello, dark video here, but oops, sorry. I've been wanting to kind of record a day in my life type thing, so I obviously didn't get when I was getting ready this morning. And even though I obviously was not gonna, not obviously, but I wasn't going to like set up the whole tripod and stuff like that. One, because I don't have one, and two, because I feel like regardless of it not being an actual real day in my life, because I do not wake up to set up tripods in the morning before getting up. It's very quiet at Ari's house, and not so much that I don't want to wake up his parents, but I don't want to wake up his little puppy, because his puppy sleeps with his parents, and if he hears us like wandering around, or up at least, he wants to like come out and play with us. So I try not to wake him up, which then, like, you know, to not wake up my in-laws, because he wants to get out and then wakes them up, and yeah, I feel really bad about that. Sorry, all this shaking. Horrible roads in LA, but yeah, today's Monday, the 27th. Today when I get to work, I'm going to get the GRE test, which I'm very excited about. Today's the last day that they put it on sale, $75 off. So that's gonna make it less than $200. So I'm really excited about that, and because God Almighty, the fact that you have to pay for a test in order to get into grad school, but I'm excited for it. It's gonna make it official today when I get it. And then let's see, it's around 5:30 a.m. right now. I'm heading to Le Gym. I'm almost there right now. I have a really exciting workout planned for today. It's lunges, clamshells, hip thrusts, and leg press. I think I'm only excited about it, one, because I'm actually seeing progress, so I cannot wait. And then donkey kicks, and since I got like my own attachment now for the donkey kicks and also the hip thrust, like I got my own padding, I'm really excited about it, because I was gonna say the one again. I don't know why I'm counting so much today. Oh my god, why is there like a straight line in my phone? The heck? Seems to be on the screen. Oh, I think it's just telling me to level out my camera. Sorry, mommy. But so I got my own padding stuff. I don't know why I keep numbering stuff, but one, not only am I on, like, do I have my own ready to go always, but they're also like, even though and I used to work there, so I understand no one's like to blame, just things, you know, wear and tear, but like the padding and stuff like that, like, you'll get it, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's all chewed up, as if like one of them got into it and like was like chewing up the shit with the pad. I don't know, man, that's really weird. But it also holds a lot of sweat, since it is like the main contact point onto like the body itself. So I decided to just get my own. Why not? And it was only $7, so I'm really excited about it. But yeah, I'm really excited about today's workout. Like I said, 5:30, so I have like a cool hour and a half
a cool hour and a half to train before I have to like get ready to leave. But I'm nervous about work later, but only because I'm hoping the dean goes today already. I hope he gives me good news about Ken, that he's gonna come back. At least like an ETA, that will at least peace of mind. It's a full moon. I'm driving right across to it. I don't know if you can see because there's like hella lights, but oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's a full moon, so I'm going to use up all its energy and just thank the Lord for another beautiful week. And I'm pulling up to the gym now. Hold up. Okay, we made it to the gym at, oh my gosh, I don't know what time is it. Let's see, 5:43. Okie dokie. So I have good enough time. Let me park. I got good parking. So now I'm going to just grab my shit so I can go inside and make my pre-workout. Brian, the new manager, we had a great talk a couple days ago, and he gave me so many things from Barbell. Super nice, super nice, super nice. Oh my gosh. But yes, I'm here now, back to the old stomping grounds. Okay, I'm going to probably record a little bit of my workout, and then I work out a little bit of my workout just to show you what I'm doing. Okay, bye. Hello. So yesterday I tried to, I started the day in my life, and I think I just recorded my route to the gym, and I said I